My child, stop scrolling. I need your attention for the next few moments, because what I am about to say is not for everyone. It is for the person who has been worried about money, the person who checks their bank account with anxiety, the person who lies awake at night wondering how the bills will be paid, the person who feels exhausted from carrying financial burdens alone. My child, I see every struggle. I see every sacrifice. I see every prayer you whispered when nobody else was around. I see the stress you hide behind your smile. I see the fear you refuse to talk about. And today I want you to remember something. Your situation is not greater than my power. The numbers may look impossible. The obstacles may look overwhelming. The future may seem uncertain. But I am still God, the same God who makes a way where there seems to be no way, the same God who provides in deserts, the same God who opens doors no one can shut. My child, too often you focus on what is missing. You focus on the lack, the debt, the pressure, the delays. But I want you to shift your eyes today, because fear grows when you stare at problems. Faith grows when you remember my promises. Remember all the times you thought you wouldn't make it, yet somehow you did. Remember all the battles you thought would destroy you, yet somehow you survived. Remember all the moments when help arrived at the last possible second. That was not luck. That was not coincidence. That was my hand guiding you. My child, financial struggles can make you feel trapped. They can make you feel discouraged. They can even make you question your worth. But your worth has never been determined by the amount of money in your account. Your value comes from the fact that you are loved by God. You are not valuable because of what you own. You are valuable because you are mine. My child, do not let temporary hardship convince you that your future is hopeless. A difficult season is not a permanent destination. Storms do not last forever. Night does not last forever. Winter does not last forever. And neither will this season. Keep believing. Keep working faithfully. Keep trusting me. Because even when you cannot see it, I am still working behind the scenes. Doors are opening, opportunities are forming, lessons are strengthening you, and your story is still being written. My child, sometimes the greatest breakthrough begins when people are ready to quit. Sometimes the biggest opportunity appears after the longest wait. Sometimes the answer arrives after the hardest season. That is why I am asking you today, do not give up. Do not surrender to fear. Do not allow worry to control your heart, because your future has not been canceled. Your hope has not expired, and your story is not over. I know the plans I have for you. Plans filled with hope. Plans filled with purpose. Plans that are greater than your current circumstances. My child, the world may tell you that everything depends on your own strength. But I want you to remember that you do not walk alone. I am with you in every meeting, every application, every business decision, every challenge, every step. Trust me, not because everything is easy, but because I remain faithful even when life is difficult. And one day, you will look back at this season and realize that what felt like a setback became part of your growth. What felt like a delay became preparation. What felt impossible became a testimony. My child, today is not the day to quit. Today is the day to believe again. Believe that new opportunities can come. Believe that wisdom can guide you. Believe that your future can improve. Believe that God is still working, because He is. My child, if you are still listening, then I want you to hear this clearly. Your current financial struggle does not define your future. It may feel permanent. It may feel overwhelming. It may feel like nothing is changing. But feelings are not always facts. And what you see today is not the whole story. My child, many people become discouraged because they only see what is happening in front of them. They see the bills, they see the debt, they see the setbacks, they see the obstacles, but they cannot see what is happening behind the scenes. They cannot see the lessons being learned, the wisdom being developed, the strength being built, the opportunities being prepared. My child, some of the most successful people in history experience seasons of lack before seasons of abundance, not because God forgot them, but because those seasons taught them lessons they would need later. Lessons about patience, lessons about discipline, lessons about gratitude, lessons about faith. My child, never underestimate the power of small steps. Many people pray for dramatic change, yet they ignore the daily habits that create progress. A wise decision today matters. A disciplined choice today matters. A positive attitude today matters. A faithful step today matters. Small actions repeated over time create remarkable results. My child, do not compare your journey to someone else's. You do not know their story. You do not know their struggles. You do not know their battles. Comparison steals peace. Comparison steals joy. Comparison steals gratitude. Instead, focus on your own path. Focus on becoming wiser. Focus on becoming stronger. Focus on using what you already have. Because faithfulness with little often prepares people for greater responsibility. My child, there will always be reasons to worry. There will always be uncertainties. There will always be challenges. But worry cannot solve tomorrow's problems. Worry only steals today's peace. That is why I want you to replace worry with trust. Not blind trust, but confident trust. Trust that God is still working. Trust that opportunities can appear. Trust that wisdom can guide you. Trust that difficult seasons can end. Trust that better days are possible. My child, you are stronger than you think. You have survived challenges before. You have overcome obstacles before. You have faced difficult seasons before. And you are still here. That means there is still purpose in your life. Still opportunity in your future. Still hope ahead. My child, sometimes a breakthrough begins the moment a person decides to stop living in fear. The moment they choose courage. The moment they choose faith. The moment they choose to move forward despite uncertainty. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Do not wait until every fear disappears. Take the next wise step available to you and trust God with the rest. My child, you may not know exactly how things will improve. You may not know when opportunities will arrive. You may not know what tomorrow holds, but you do not need all the answers today. You only need enough faith for the next step, and then the next, and then the next, because progress is built one step at a time. My child, keep believing, keep learning, keep growing, keep trusting. The chapter you are in now is not the final chapter. The story is still being written, and some of the most beautiful pages may still be ahead. My child, there is something many people never realize. Before a season changes around you, something often changes within you. Before greater opportunities appear, your mindset begins to shift. Before new doors open, your perspective starts to grow. Before a breakthrough arrives, your faith becomes stronger. My child, many people pray for financial improvement, but few pray for wisdom. They ask for more money, but they do not ask for better habits. They ask for bigger opportunities, but they do not prepare themselves to handle them. That is why growth is so important, because what you become is often more important than what you receive. My child, a blessing can help someone for a moment, but wisdom can help someone for a lifetime. That is why I want you to pursue wisdom. Learn, grow, improve, develop your skills, strengthen your character, become the person capable of handling greater opportunities, because preparation matters. My child, sometimes fear keeps people trapped longer than their circumstances do. Fear tells them they are not good enough. Fear tells them they are too late. Fear tells them nothing will ever change. Fear tells them to stop trying. But fear is a poor advisor. Do not allow fear to make your decisions. Allow faith, wisdom, and courage to guide you instead. My child, there are opportunities all around you. Some are obvious, some are hidden, some are waiting for you to notice them. That is why you must remain alert, remain hopeful, remain teachable, because opportunities often arrive dressed as hard work. Opportunities often arrive disguised as small beginnings. Opportunities often appear where others refuse to look. My child, do not despise small beginnings. Every large tree began as a small seed. Every great achievement began with a single step. Every success story began before anyone noticed. Keep taking small faithful steps. Keep moving forward, because small progress is still progress, and progress compounds over time. My child, another thing that keeps many people stuck is bitterness. Bitterness toward the past, bitterness toward people, bitterness toward missed opportunities, bitterness toward life itself. But bitterness is heavy, and you cannot move freely while carrying unnecessary weight. Release the resentment. Release the regret. Release the anger. Learn from the past, but do not live there. Your future deserves your attention more than your past mistakes do. My child, gratitude is powerful, not because it magically solves every problem, but because it changes how you see your life. When you focus only on what is missing, discouragement grows. When you remember what you still have, hope grows.
Be thankful for every blessing, every lesson, every opportunity, every day. Gratitude strengthens faith, and faith strengthens endurance. My child, do not underestimate what God can do with a willing heart. A willing heart can learn. A willing heart can grow. A willing heart can adapt. A willing heart can overcome. And when faith, wisdom, effort, and perseverance work together, amazing things become possible. My child, I know the road has not been easy. I know there have been setbacks. I know there have been disappointments. But do not confuse a difficult chapter with a failed story. A chapter can be difficult while the story still ends beautifully. And your story is not finished. Not even close. There are still opportunities ahead. Still lessons ahead. Still growth ahead. Still victories ahead. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Because today's struggle does not have the final word. Your future is still being written. And some of the greatest pages may still be waiting ahead. If you're ready to leave fear behind and move forward in faith, comment, God, give me wisdom and strength, my child. There is a reason some people remain stuck while others continue moving forward. It is not because life is always fair. It is not because they never face challenges. It is not because they never experience setbacks. The difference is often found in what they choose to do when difficulties appear. Some people allow challenges to stop them. Others allow challenges to teach them. Some allow fear to control them. Others choose courage. Some quit after disappointment. Others learn from disappointment and continue moving forward. My child, do not allow temporary obstacles to become permanent excuses. Every person faces obstacles. Every person experiences setbacks. Every person encounters difficulties. But obstacles do not determine your destiny. Your response to them matters. My child, Discipline is one of the greatest gifts you can develop. Motivation comes and goes. Feelings come and go. But discipline keeps moving even when motivation disappears. Discipline continues when emotions are weak. Discipline continues when results are slow. Discipline continues when progress feels invisible. And over time, discipline produces results. My child, many people want immediate change, immediate success, immediate answers, immediate rewards. But most meaningful growth happens gradually. One step at a time. One lesson at a time. One decision at a time. That is why patience matters. Because great things often require time. My child, do not underestimate the value of consistency. Small wise decisions repeated daily can change a life. Learning every day matters. Improving every day matters. Saving every day matters. Growing every day matters. These small actions may seem insignificant, but over months and years, they create remarkable results. My child, there are opportunities ahead that you cannot yet see. There are possibilities ahead that you cannot yet imagine. There are solutions ahead that have not yet appeared. That is why I want you to keep your heart open. Keep your mind teachable. Keep your faith strong. Because breakthrough often arrives unexpectedly. My child, remember this: your future is not determined by your worst day. Your future is not determined by your biggest mistake. Your future is not determined by your current struggle. Your future is shaped by what you choose to do next. And today, you can choose faith. Today, you can choose growth. Today, you can choose wisdom. Today, you can choose hope. And those choices matter more than you realize. My child, never stop believing that improvement is possible. Never stop believing that better days can come. Never stop believing that God can guide you. Because hope is powerful. Faith is powerful. Perseverance is powerful. And when they work together, extraordinary things can happen. If you refuse to give up, comment, "I will keep moving forward in faith." My child, as this message comes to an end, I want you to remember one important truth. Your circumstances today are not your final destination. The challenges you face today are not the end of your story. The struggles you experience today are not the last chapter. There is still more ahead. More growth. More opportunities. More lessons. More blessings. More purpose. My child, do not let fear steal your future. Fear always predicts the worst. Faith believes that better things are possible. Faith believes that progress is possible. Faith believes that healing is possible. Faith believes that growth is possible. And faith gives you the courage to keep going. My child, there may still be obstacles ahead. There may still be difficult days ahead. But there will also be victories ahead. There will also be opportunities ahead. There will also be moments that remind you why you never gave up. Moments that make the journey worthwhile. Moments that reveal how far you have come. My child, keep learning. Keep growing. Keep improving. Keep trusting God. Keep taking wise steps. Keep moving forward. Because every step matters. Every lesson matters. Every effort matters. Nothing is wasted when it helps you grow stronger and wiser. My child, one day you will look back at this season, and you will realize that even the difficult moments taught you something valuable. The struggles taught resilience. The setbacks taught patience. The delays taught faith. The challenges taught strength. And all of those lessons helped prepare you for the future. My child, the story is not over. The next chapter has not yet been written. The opportunities of tomorrow have not yet appeared. The blessings of tomorrow have not yet arrived. That means there is still reason to hope. Still reason to believe. Still reason to keep going. So walk forward with confidence. Walk forward with wisdom. Walk forward with faith. Because your future is still unfolding. And some of the best chapters may still be ahead. If you stayed until the end, comment, "God, I trust your timing and your guidance." And if you're believing for better days ahead, comment, "My best days are still ahead." May God give you wisdom, strength, peace, and hope as you continue moving forward.